Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel, and today we're going to do a little unboxing of the Palmetto State Armory complete M4 upper with Magpul furniture and lower parts kit, also with Magpul furniture. So it is one of the least expensive, I guess you could say, slightly upgraded kits that PSA sells that comes with the Magpul furniture, as well as the EPT lower trigger pack. So if you're sitting on a stripped lower, you can get yourself the parts kit and build yourself another lower with it, and you can actually make yourself a complete rifle if you've got the lower and the upper that's in the box. So let's go ahead and do a little unboxing. This is how PSA is shipping stuff now. It's kind of nice they're giving you just a little more privacy. I guess they did used to put these in a larger cardboard box. I think they're doing this maybe to save a little bit on cost, save a little bit on waste. And we'll see how this comes. We'll see if they get the order correct. I've only had really one order get messed up from PSA and all the different orders that I've done with them on the channel. Here, let's flip my monitor around. There we go. Okay, so it is going to come sealed from the factory. This does not have a lower receiver in it, so you can have this delivered to your door. And this is just the 16-inch M4 upper with the fixed front A2 sight. Now the prices on these are going to fluctuate, so I'm not going to give you a price right now because if you look it up, it could be very different from when you check it out. I will say this, you can get them for under $500. Usually if they're more than 500 bucks, you probably don't want to go this route. So here's how everything shows up when you get it from PSA. They're going to give you the adjustment instructions for the MOE, your MBUS flip-up rear iron sight, which is good. That was also included in the deal too for under $500, which I think is a real good deal. You got your MOE stock. These usually sell for about $40. You can get this with the CTR stock on a lower. I think it's a real good deal too because those CTR stocks cost just a little bit more. Okay, they did not install the rear sight, which is fine. Again, you want to look at it, make sure it is legit. They're not selling counterfeit parts because you can get knockoffs online that are like $5 that are very close to this. And I do have a video on that you can check out if you're kind of curious how to tell if it is a fake, but I know PSA is not going to sell fakes. Okay, you've got your parts kit, upper, and MBUS sight set. There you go. They're going to give you a little checkoff list that shows you that they inspected it before it came in the box, which is a good thing. Got your MOE M4 pistol grip for your lower receiver. Again, I just like the standard MOE equipment. I know it's old school. I know it's very 2011, 2012 styling, but you know what? The stuff works great. Here is your PSA EPT MOE lower parts kit. Okay, so you've got the EPT trigger in there. You've got your mil-spec buffer tube. You got your buffer spring, your weights. Everything is in here, all set to go. So I'll be building up one of my lowers. I've got a complete lower right now that's ready to go. So we're going to match it up with this M4 upper and put it on there and just see how well the fit is. It's going to be a PSA to PSA fit, so it shouldn't be any issues at all. So here's your 16-inch upper. Let's get that in the light so you can see it. No frills, very simple. Fixed front A2 sight, 1 and 7 twists, rated for 5.56. Okay, it's definitely oily. Looks like it's been cleaned up really well. It seems like they're really maybe putting a little more time into these because when you get them, they would just kind of come in the box, thrown in there more or less, really dry with a lot of scratches on them and stuff. This is good. This is a bit of a change for PSA. Nice and shiny and clean when it shows up. Don't know if it's been test fired. We'll know when we clean out the barrel and clean off the bolt carrier group and all that fun stuff. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and pull out the bolt carrier group and we'll go ahead and check it out. Everything's got a nice tight fit to it, nice and clean. I do like that. All right, let's get out that BCG. All right, so your charging handle is just their standard mil-spec style. Nothing too fancy, it works. It's good to go. Bolt carrier group, I believe it's just all phosphate coated. I don't believe it's nitride finished at all. It doesn't have any markings that it's MPI inspected. It's just their simple, just their standard, I believe it's the full auto cut bolt carrier group. Okay, it looks nice. We've got some good stamping up on the top there for the gas key. It's always important to see that. Oh, it does say MPI, my bad. Okay, so C158, that might be the carpenter steel that it's made from. Okay, so it's a really good deal. So overall, it's a great package because again, if you've got a lower receiver sitting around or you've got another lower and you just need an upper, you can get a package deal like this and you're going to be in pretty good shape. All right, let's go ahead and mate this up with the lower that I have sitting around, which is a matching Magpul MOE lower. I bought it, a couple months ago, just, getting ready for the election basically, and I didn't want to have to wait for one. I think I paid $229 for the lower, and the bad thing about that was for like 10 bucks more, they were selling the same lower with the EPT trigger and the CTR buttstock, which is much more expensive, for like 10 bucks more. So I'm kind of kicking myself for not waiting, but I got a good parts kit. Everything showed up in about a week, so no complaints there. All right, let's go and mate it up with the lower and we'll see how the fit looks. All right, so here you go. We made it up the upper and the lower. No problems whatsoever. Just had to install the rear sight, and she's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. The fit and finish is great. There's barely any gap whatsoever between your upper and your lower receiver. No squeaking, no wiggling, no jiggling, nothing. Just a nice, good, firm lockup, and she's good to go. So we're going to put a 2-point sling on it, and it is all set. Now, you can get these, I think they're around $5.99. PSA usually sells the complete rifles, but if you were to buy the parts separately, I think these uppers usually run around $3.29, which is definitely high from where we were a year ago. But if you get the upper for $3.30, get the lower for about $2.30, you're looking at $5.60. But then if you buy the complete rifle from PSA, where you don't have to put the two parts together, where it's ready to go, they charge you about $30 more. I think they have a bit of a surcharge that they get taxed on by, I don't know, the government or something for selling assembled AR-15s. But anyway, there you go. It's a decent little setup. You got a little bit of movement in the back here, but that's pretty typical with the Magpul stocks. But the CTRs, again, the CTR is a nicer stock. It has a little lever that puts tension on the buffer tube. But yeah, I mean, this is great. Now that I think about it, I think this is the first complete AR-15 I've ever bought from Palmetto State Armory. I've bought the pistol uppers before. Or I'm sorry, yeah, like your 10.5-inch uppers and your 8.5s before, but I've never actually purchased the full 16-inch carbine. So it's very similar in fit and finish to my Bear Creek Arsenal rifle. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of mil-spec to go. So there you go. All right, guys, so thanks for checking this out. I want to send a little shout out to my Patreon patrons for helping me with this purchase. We put some money back for a couple months and that helped offset the price of this kit. Like I said, now I got a parts kit, so I can go ahead and get that lower assembled and pick up another upper. And we should be in pretty good shape. So anyway, thanks for checking it out. So this is what you get if you order the M4 Phosphate complete upper with a 16-inch barrel and an EPT lower parts kit with Magpul furniture. Like I said, they're under $500, so if you're going to be paying over $500, you might want to hold off. But again, these sell out pretty quick. But generally, you can find the kits in stock. It's the uppers that tend to sell out, and then just lower parts kits. But when you buy them together like this, you can usually get a pretty good deal. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Travis P11. Please like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out my little podcast that we do on Saturday mornings called Caliber Corner at 8 a.m. Central Time over there on YouTube. It's over on my channel, Travis P11. But in the meantime, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.